Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ. All of you, please invite your friends and let us start uh, the education for today. And if there is any Muslim, he would like to talk to me anytime, please let me know, and we will be happy to have you calling me live on air. Uh, all religions speaking about sin and what we can do with our sin, how we can get rid of it. Muhammad, he have a different way to erase your sin. You know, the Muslims, they pray 5 times a day. And you might ask yourself, I mean, why? I mean, 5 times a day. What the purpose of that? I mean, if you pray once a day, will not do. And do we have to do certain moves up and down? And do we have to repeat the same words all our life? And how we can call this a prayer if we are repeating the same thing which supposedly Allah He said? Prayer is you communicating with the one who you believe is your God, not repeating what He said to you. You know, when they asked Jesus how to pray, He say you can pray like this, but doesn't mean you have to repeat what Jesus said. Pray is you pray as you wish. You speak to your Lord. Now Muhammad, he come with his own fantasy, proving to us that he is a false prophet. He gave us tons of reasons to forgive your sin, and none of them match the other one. Let us start with the Quran. The Quran in chapter 11 verse 114, Muhammad he claimed that when you do a good deeds, that will erase the bad deed. And that is very dangerous to believe. That is very dangerous to believe. Somebody says a Christian prince believes in once saved, always saved. I don't know what this guy is talking about. I think this guy, he drank too much camel urine. What do you mean once saved is saved? What does that mean? Is that even in English? Funny people. So when you do a good deed, that one will wipe the evil deed. What does that mean? I can go right now and commit sin and then do something good, and then my previous sin is gone because the follow good thing I did. But this is mean we can do sin and we know how we can delete it. Just go and do something good after it. I can go steal and then I can give some donation from the money I stole. So the idea of deleting your sin, and by doing what? By doing in the morning, you can pray in the morning, you pray at the night, and then the all your, you know, like this is a good deed, and this good deed will wipe your bad deeds. How silly. So you can be a criminal who commit all kind of filth, and then you pray in the morning, you pray at night, whatever you do between them is gone. Right? Let us continue. Muhammad, he come with more stuff to forgive sin, but he came with some stuff which is really crazy. Muhammad, he forgives sin himself. Muslims, they say to us that Allah is the only one who forgives sin. The Muslims, they say that we don't believe Muhammad is God. You see, when a Muslim, he says to me, how you can prove to me that Jesus is God? One of the proofs is Jesus forgiving sin, and that's what the Bible says. But now Muhammad, is a granting forgiveness of sin. What that will make Muhammad? And look at the funny translation. They say, I have a granted burden to so and so, and rendered your good deeds fruitless. Who are you, Muhammad, to say that? You are the one who decide who have a good deed and who is the one who is forgiven. Hmm? That is silly. Who is Muhammad? Isn't it Muhammad that he says that he don't trust Allah? And he says that all of you, your sin is not going to be forgiven unless Allah warp you with his mercy. Uh, Let us find the hadith. One of the signs of false prophet is speaking with contradiction. Let us see. As you see here, Muhammad is asking Allah for forgiveness and asking him not to go to hellfire. That's weird. Why Muhammad is worried about going to hellfire? But let us see here what else Muhammad will say. Oops. Read with me carefully, please. Muhammad, he said, there is none amongst you who his deed alone would attain salvation for him. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say in the hadith anywhere. It says his deeds alone. That's a big fat lie. In the Arabic, it's in front of us. It says ليس أحد منكم ينجيه عمله. None of you will be saved by his deeds. None of them. There's nowhere it says alone, you liar, in the translation. So let us analyze this hadith. What is the good deed in Islam? Prayer is a good deed. Jihad is a good deed. Cursing the kuffar is a good deed. Even killing a lizard is a good deed. Right? Let us find it. Muhammad, he claimed that if you kill a salamander, Mr. Salamander, Allah will give you a lot of deeds. So one of the reasons to go to heaven is killing Mr. Salamander. In case you do not know how Salamander look like, let us introduce him to you. Salamander. If you kill this little tiny animal, the one he can be in the size of your finger, if you kill this, Allah will give you a lot of deed, especially if you shoot him from the first time. So in case you do not know, that Salamander is an enemy for Allah. If we go in the hadith, Muhammad, he claimed that Salamander, he was trying to burn Abraham by blowing wind on his face, and this is proven to be scientifically accurate. Actually, look at him, he looked like a dragon. Let us see a different picture. I'm looking just for a better picture. Mr. Salamander, hold on. Yeah, look at this one. This one is red. I think this one for sure Allah wanna kill him. Look at this one. It's like maybe 2 inch tall or 3 inch. Very, very, you know. So this is the enemy of Allah, and Allah, he made an order. All kind of salamander, doesn't matter what the color is. Just take a note. Doesn't we don't think we are showing you one. It doesn't matter really. All right. Muhammad, he said in different hadith. Here he explained that he was trying to burn Abraham. But Muhammad, he claimed, if you kill salamander from the first shot, Allah will give you a special reward. Let us see. Here actually the story is more clear. About this here the translation, they call him Geico or Geico. This animal, according to Abraham, according to Muhammad, is the enemy of Allah. And actually I can tell clearly that he is very scary to Allah. I don't blame Allah to consider this animal a very, very dangerous. I mean, look how dangerous he is. This is the enemy of Allah. And look at this guy. He's like hello. You know, you can tell he is. Look at this guy. Look, now I know why he was blowing fire at Abraham. Look at this. You see the fire? Do you see the fire in his mouth? Actually, I heard in the old days that cavemen, they used to use Geico as a lighter for fire. Like they get him and they force him to blow. Look here. Here, this beast is trying to bite the finger of a human being. How dangerous! And this is the one we see in the advertising, Geico. Do you see him? The enemy of Allah. Now, if you kill this animal, Allah forgive your sin because simply when you have more deeds, that's mean Allah will, like, this is how it works. Like, let's say you have 10 bad deeds, then you make 100 good deeds. So 100 minus 10, you have 90. Let us see if we kill this animal according to Islam, how much deed we will make. Let us see. I'm trying to find the hadith. Here we go. The prophet said, not me, he who killed the Geico with the first stroke, for him are ordained 100 deeds. Do you see it? If you kill him from the first shot, you get 100. If you kill him from the second shot, you get maybe 70. If you kill him from the third shot, maybe you get 30. So if you want your sin to be forgiven, then you have to shoot at this horrible, disgusting, scary animal. So let us make it simple for you, for those who don't understand. The kuffar, the Christians and the Jews who don't have knowledge, only Allah has knowledge and the Prophet have knowledge in everything. This is the most dangerous animal in the world, and he is very evil, and he tried, brother, to burn Abraham. So now Muhammad, he come with a solution for your sin. If you shoot this little tiny creature, which is in the size of your finger, from the first shot you kill him, Allah will give you 100 deeds. He will deposit right away in your account 100 good deeds. Alhamdulillah. If you shoot him from the second time, you will get deeds but less, not like shooting him from the first time. Maybe I'm assuming, maybe, I'm not sure, because Muhammad did not say how much the second shot will be. Maybe 50, I'm not sure. 50 deeds. If you shoot him from the second time. But if you shoot him and you kill him from the third time, which means after 3 shots you were able to kill, maybe you will get 20, I'm not sure, or 30 deeds. So if I spend my life chasing this little tiny animal, I can make a lot of deeds in my account of deeds in the bank of Allah. Have you ever heard of a way better than this way to forgive your sin? And notice here how dangerous the mission. If you shoot this little tiny animal by the first shot, Allah give you 100 deed. So killing him from the first shot is very important if you want to really reach the maximum, like you get the jackpot. If you are shooting him and you killed him from the second shot, like you are not a good Muslim, you know, like what's wrong with you, huh? So Allah will not give you equal deed to the first one who killed him from the first shot. Any Muslim can tell us why? Why, if I kill him from the first shot, I get 100 deeds? If I kill him from the second shot, I get less deed, and if I kill him from the third shot, I will get the lowest deeds. Why? Any Muslim? This is how we can overcome our sin in this cult, by chasing this little tiny poor animal. And this little tiny poor animal is the one who tried to burn Abraham. And you Muslims believe in that. He looked like a dragon, to be honest with you. Obviously he's dangerous. Look at this. What's wrong with Muhammad? Muslims, what's wrong with Muhammad? Don't you think that Muhammad is making fun of you? The one who, okay, you know what? Here I will show you something stupid about Muhammad. Anyone remember I mentioned before that Muhammad, the Muslim, they say to you, isn't it the Muslim they say to you that nobody should pay for the sin of somebody else? Isn't this what they say? Nobody should pay for the sin of somebody else, correct? This is what they say. They say to you, why Jesus, why he died for our sin? This is not even fair. Everyone have to die for his sin. Based on this story, Muhammad believed that this animal, he is a sinner. But he is not the one who committed the sin. It was his grandfather. So how you say that everyone should pay for his sin, and then you order the children or the babies of the animal who you accuse him of burning Abraham, which is funny, to be killed, you idiot? Are you getting my point? If we should pay for our sin, okay, this guy, he have nothing to do with the one. Let us assume that the story is true, that there is there's a lizard who tried to burn Abraham. Okay, what about that one is the one who committed the sin. Why you want to kill his babies? Islam is nothing but a chain of stupidity. They say to you, it is not fair that Jesus, he paid for your sin. He did not commit the sin. Why he will pay for it? Do we have any Muslim? The story did not stop here, and the stupidity is not over yet. Let us continue, shall we? Let us go. In the Quran, we find many verses speaking that no one shall pay for the sin of somebody else. Chapter 6, verse 164, chapter 17, verse number 15, chapter 35, verse number 18, chapter 39, 7, and chapter 53, 38. Let us take the shortest. No soul shall carry the sin of somebody else. As simple as that. Muslims, do you agree with this? Do you agree with this? Hmm? Who is a Muslim? He want to say this is perfect. By the way, I'm not against this. You see, when we as a Christian we say Jesus, he paid for our sin, it does not mean we don't do have sin and we might not go to hell. We Christian don't believe in that. It doesn't mean that we Christian we can do sin and that's it. We are going to heaven because Jesus he died. That's the false interpretation of Islam for what we say, that Jesus died because of our sin. Why Jesus came to this earth? To save us. So if we are not doing sin, Jesus will not be here. This is what we meant by Jesus died for our sin. Because of our sin, he came here. But doesn't mean if he die, automatically I'm going to go to heaven and I can do whatever I want. Because he died for my sin. This is not what Christianity is about. This is why Jesus said, not everyone says to me, God, God, or Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So yes, he died, but doesn't mean I have a license for sin. It is in Islam that you have a license for sin, and we will prove it in a second. So look at the verse here saying that no soul should be paying for the burden or the sin of different soul. We can change the translation if you don't like this translator. We have many liars here. Choose any one of them and we will show it to you in the screen. Any translation you wish. All right. Now, Look how Muhammad, he said that no soul should pay for the sin of different soul, and look what he say here in this hadith. Sahih Muslim, and this is a Sahih hadith, so the Muslim cannot say it's skinny, there's no enough fat on it. Sahih Muslim, hadith number 2767d. Muhammad said, the word come, they would come, people among the Muslims on the day of resurrection with as heavy sin as mountains, and Allah would forgive them, and he would place it or place in their instead the Jews and the Christians. Do you see how big fat liar this prophet? A second ago he said that no soul should pay for the burden or the sin of someone else. Do you see it? Just a second ago. Now he said that the Muslims will come with sin like mountains, not like a sin, two sin, three. No, 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 like mountains. Allah will take their sin and he will place it on the Christians and the Jews. So what we find here, that Allah not only is a scammer, his prophet is a bigger scammer. For this is a contradiction. Secondly, so why you are telling me if I kill a Geico I will get 100 deeds? What the benefit of deeds anyway if my sin is forgiven? Why you are asking me to pray 5 times so I can get deeds? If in the day of judgment Allah will take the sin of the Muslims and he will put it in the Christian and the Jews. And how much hate behind this statement, and how much unjust and how much ugly the God of Islam. Any Muslim have a comment? Any Abdul? Who is a Muslim want to show me something smart about his prophet when he speak about justice, forgiveness? Anyone? So all the teaching in the Quran is a fabrication and Muhammad is a big fat liar. What kind of a Christian theology I am teaching? Let me tell you what kind of Christian theology I'm teaching. I'm teaching them that you are a donkey and you are trying to change the topic because you are ashamed of your cult. Because I'm talking about Islam, yet you speak about Christian theology. You are terrified, my friend, from what I'm showing in the screen. So you're trying to divert our topic. You're ashamed. You don't even dare to change your diaper right now. It is too wet and too late. And don't put your hand there. It smells so bad. And if you are a man, give me a call live on air and let us see how brave you are. Here we go. We have Ultimate Fart. Ultimate Fart is here. He wanna call me in Paltalk. Last time we opened Paltalk for him, he did not call. I will give you a chance. Hold on. Wait for Ultimate Fart. Okay, Ultimate Fart, call me. Are you there? My pal talk is open. Here we go. I am online. Call me. Who is a brave Muslim? Yeah, this is the guy who said Muslim scholars are liars. And this is the guy who said to me, read the Quran of what his name? What's his name? The one who was killed in Arizona, the one who corrupt the Quran, uh, the one who came with the number 19. What's his name? He accept the corrupted Quran. Yeah, Rashad Khalifa, Rashad Khalifa. Unbelievable. Who is a brave Muslim? He is willing to call me. Any Abdul? Hmm? Any Muslim? Let us continue. So here you see Muhammad, he is proving that he is a liar because he just said something opposed what he said before. And as long Allah will take the sin of the Muslims anyway, and he will place it on the Christians, so what the point of a praying, doing Hajj, paying Muhammad zakat? What the point of doing jihad if your sin is forgiven anyway? Unless I pay for it. That's not true. Paltalk is a free program. You pay only if you don't want to have ads in your page. You know, don't lie. Paltalk is for free, no payment. There's a premium. The premium membership is for those who want to have, like, they want to go and have live cameras, etc. This is the premium. But to make a voice call or text, it's free, and you are a liar. Do we have any brave Abdul? Why we pray? Was Muhammad himself forgiven? Did Muhammad kill any Geico? And Allah gave him a lot of good deeds? Let us see how easy it is to go to heaven in Islam. The Prophet said, whoever perform ablution and does it well, and then say 3 times, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu an la ilaha sharika lahu wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. What? What is that? That was the guy go taking shahada. If you say this 3 times, witnessing that there's no God but Allah, and you have to associate the name of Muhammad with the name of Allah, if you say that 3 times, what will happen? What will happen, brother? The cave of Alibaba will open. Read with me. He said, if he say that, 8 gates of paradise will be open for him. Hold on, Muhammad. I thought there are 7 gates. Did you add 1? They are 8 now. Oh, there's no screen. Hold on. Sorry, it's my fault. All right. Take it easy. Strike a Geico. So the Prophet says, whoever say this 3 times. How many times? You see, the Muslims, they say you Christians are people who believe the Trinity, but Muslims are people of the Trinity. Everything in Islam is based on number 3, including salvation. The gates of heavens, 8 gates of heavens, 8. And brother, 8 gates of heaven, I will open, and which one I will enter, brother? I will enter from the 8 gates. So here, if you say this in Arabic, you have to say it in Arabic. Don't ever try to say it in Indonesian, brother. or don't try to say it like in English, like Zakir Naik, brother sister. The Prophet said, and it is very authentic, that if you say Shahadat Litam, Allah will open the 8 gate of heaven for you. Another example, every day I go to the toilet, and I don't touch the bathroom toilet, and I say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan rasulullah, and the bathroom toilet open for me. 8 bathroom toilet open for me. Just by saying those words in Arabic, 8 gates of paradise will open for you. Why? Brother, why? This is how easy. What will happen if I say it 4 times? Muhammad, he always say things 3 times. Let us see. If I do jihad, Allah forgive my sin, but what will happen to me? You believe it or not, I will become a parrot. What they call it, parrot, the green bird. Hold on, let me see. What they call this green bird, parrot.